Hey, Oklahoma, I'm Ray Trimble with Mullin, and today I want to just talk about two simple leaks that you might be dealing with in your home that I feel like as a DIYer, a homeowner, you probably could locate and solve. And these are going to be leaks around the toilet and leaks under sinks. I want to start with the sinks. A couple of things that you want to check immediately if you open up underneath the counter and you notice that you've got water collecting, water's coming from somewhere. The first thing that we want to do is have a couple of dry, fresh paper towels in your hand, and let's check around the stops. These are the valves that shut the faucet off to your sink, and they also either have a splitter or another valve that goes to the dishwasher. Take the paper towel and just rub around where the supply line connects to the valve and around the valve and the handle itself. The reason that you're doing this is because if there's any water at all, it's going to absorb very quickly into that paper towel. And so it's unmistakable. Sometimes the cold metal and it's dark under there and you might not be laying in the most comfortable position. It's kind of hard to tell. Did my finger get wet or am I touching water? A paper towel makes it unmistakable. But let's say you check the valves in the supply lines and you don't find any water there. The next place that we want to check is the P-trap. This is the part of the drain line that significantly drops down and then comes back up before it goes into the wall. It looks like a P laying over on its face, and that's where it gets its name. You want to check all of the connections from there to the disposal if you have one, and all the way across. Again, gently rubbing around, touching the pipe gently and softly with the paper towel, a dry paper towel. If you come across water, the paper towel will quickly absorb it and you'll notice immediately, oh, my paper towel just got wet. I have an issue right here with these joints. At this point, all of these situations usually can be repaired by a tightening of the packing or a tightening of the compression joint on the drain. Just a simple hand tightening will solve the problem. Now, maybe you don't find water in either of these places, but it's definitely getting wet underneath the sink. The next thing I want you to do is turn on the water in the sink and start to splash a little, maybe even pour just a little around the outside edge of the sink itself. Sometimes what happens to all of us when we're doing dishes, cleaning, cooking, water can get up behind the faucet and along the edge of the sink, and where the water is actually coming from is you getting it on the counter and it's going under the sink and dropping underneath. More than likely, when you check these three places, you're going to find the suspect, the guilty party, and then from there, it's very easy and it's very obvious to know what to do. But maybe some of the water that you're experiencing is coming from a toilet. That's a little more complicated. So I've got an easy trick for you there as well. Just go down to the local grocery store, buy some food coloring, and squirt it and mix it into the tank. This is where all the water is held. That's where all the water is coming from. If it's leaking from anywhere inside the tank, you're going to see the colored water and it's going to make it easy to see against the white porcelain of the toilet. And of course, we still want to check the stop or the shutoff valve and the supply line using that same paper towel technique. These things will allow you to save money, save time, and efficiently protect your home.